All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. What's up? Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for dropping by. I want to start this stream by saying thank you, God, dear Heavenly Father, for allowing me to see another beautiful and wonderful day and give me the opportunity to stream again. My name is Dravis, and welcome to the Dre Team. I got some Outer Worlds 2 locked, loaded, and ready to go. We've been doing a little playthrough, so we're probably roughly around halfway through the story, somewhere around there, you know. So definitely having some fun, definitely getting some levels in and getting going. Later, I'll be doing roughly around 10 o'clock. We got about 2.5 hours. Roughly around 10 o'clock, we'll be ending this stream and starting up our Friday Night Battlefield stream. I'll be joined by my buddy Reese Pieces 95 from my Grounded 2 playthrough earlier, and my brother Adam Bomb 98, who's been with me through some other Friday Night Battlefields and a bunch of other Battlefield streams as well. But yeah, everybody, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for tuning in. Like, follow, subscribe to get notifications when we go live next time. But we're finna go ahead and get into this one. Thank you for dropping by. Let's go.
Look, I'm accessorizing.
Again.
I learned it from watching you loot everything that wasn't welded in place.
That's funny. Okay, but I've got to say, I absolutely love this main menu screen. It's definitely a smart and cool idea. Definitely a fun way to do a main menu screen. I definitely like it.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice.
Sorry about that. Had to get a good stretch in right there.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen,
Oh man.
I want to peer above the occasional frivolity. No, I do enjoy spectating a
Oh, man.
rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift cut off toss volumes from
Oh, of course my controller's
but
acting funny.
our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the protector it's watered down.
Okay, that is running like trash. Nope, hang on. I'm gonna restart the app here. Give me just a moment, everyone. I'm sorry about this. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Too bad I don't have a screen for that to cue up some 50s humming music like. Alright, hurry up and close out game. Okay.
Look, I'm accessorizing.
Okay, now I'm feeling kind of hit by it because he said it twice.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not
Why is
because
it
we
doing
worship
still?
bits, but because
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded secret. Our competitors would...
Yeah, my controller's still acting up, and I don't know why. I don't get it. We're gonna try this a third time. Third time's the charm, right, everybody? Also, while we're waiting on this, if anyone liked my buddy Reese Pieces from the Grounded 2 playthrough earlier, you can find him on Twitch as well, like I currently am at the moment. Under Reese Pieces 95, it Dead by Daylight's your thing. He is definitely the man to go check out. You can actually probably catch his stream now. He's probably got about another hour left. Alright,
Look, I'm
now I believe we shouldn't
accessorizing.
have any problems here. Oh yeah, there we go.
Live, love,
Much better.
purchase, and consume.
The recipe of...
Man, what the hell is even going on here?
Of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded secret. Our competitors would kill to find out. And you deserve
What is this? See it is what it is.
Face rank and smile. The big rift cut off top holdings from the home. Arcadia Grove League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down ripoff. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule
time is
changes.
bits is time for
Bronzing
it.
is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have
Here we
the
are.
two zones then?
The proverbial belly of the beast.
Sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? That won't put posteriors in the seats.
I just had word from that old number cruncher on Cloister. Alden tells me you agreed to continue the work we began at Greater Tranquility Station. Grand. A collaboration between Auntie's Choice and the Order will truly reward all of Arcadia, not to mention the Order itself. If they partner with us, it's only a matter of time before they come to see that profits are a more tangible proof of progress than those unquantifiable theories they get lost in. Certainly.
Even with half our team's 32 backs benched, they
If price matters, there's the bottom runger. Dingy little watering hole on the Esplanade. But for a person of means and taste, the best choice is undeniably the finest gin mill on board. You'll find the best choice in the upper portion of the promenade. Oh, answering that would come dangerously close to upward communication, which is not some. Wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or, law forbid, critique their seniors. Suffice to say, Auntie Cleo is without peer, quite literally. This corporation would be adrift without her as ours.
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime. Hello, daring self-determinist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in Ida, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough, and you can see here as soon as I'm finished. Where was I? Oh, yes. Now, I'm finished. You'll find VP Hewitt right over there. When you're done, please exit to your left, where 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting for you.
arrive armed with Auntie's Choice. Trust your Auntie.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. Well, it was those ill-fated peace talks that
Same
got
outfit as Milver
I've kept
Street
tabs on you for a good
from
long time.
Paradise.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice. Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to...
At Auntie's Choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. If you want to endlessly dither about numbers, talk to the Order.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen. The kind that changes everything. The kind that turns our universal brand into the brand of the universe. We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. a daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant. It most certainly will. And the pay is the least of the benefits this opportunity affords.
Be our eyes and ears, act as our emissary, and when necessary, dispense with any competition. I have a plan, a vision that will change the course of Auntie's choice.
Yes, Charles, your vision. Created alongside myself, a team of researchers, slew of marketing experts, a moon-spanning computronic gizmo, and not least of all, Auntie.
Wonderful! This is the kind of wily adventure in self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers. Negotiating? As in giving in to them? So they do the same amount of work they've been contracted to do, but get more bits because they threw a fit? That would signal to workers all over the system that all they have to do to...
No, Ursula. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability. No, you misunderstand my meaning. Deniability doesn't mean we hide behind you. It means you may act outside the fundamental tenets of Auntie's Choice Society.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyway...
Wonderful! You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
Remember what we discussed, and act.
Tossball news from home, but our Arcadia-grown league is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down ripoff. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary...
Can't tell the difference between cover... Ah! I knew you'd be back. All right, but we...
You have the look of someone with... Unfortunately...
A blood sport without blood sounds like red ink to Auntie. Our tossball teams... Six critical blood force traumas in last week's contest. Easy heel loafers and Spectrum brand bandits. I'd pit our least bankable tossball team against the Protector's entire roster of pitchball pushovers any day.
Nice of you to shoulder a bit of the workload.
Backbench, they forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment of bondage. As human billboards. Of course, I also enjoy the simple. Watching professional athletes crushing each other. Relatable interests. Just like you.
You're back. Since you see fit to... You ain't soiling our fine establishment with your presence. Think I made that real clear. Look, I get it. You're clearly new. Unless you'd like to prove you're the kind of swanky folk that... How else? You slip me a nice fat stack of bits for my post-Boniface retirement fund. Then I know you're fit to rub elbows with our classy clientele. My, but aren't you a charmer? Very well. I'll grant entry for the normal luminary rate.
Many rivals, but that original goal remains one of our goals. Yes, now we strive to
X.
spread free trade and development throughout the galaxy.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's Choice.
I reckon I didn't try going to this place back here, really.
Business is good. We have positive
Purple berry product!
Yes? Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be. There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective. Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real. That you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Step inside. I'll introduce you to... He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective. All it requires is head into our recording facility when you're ready.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization. Here for a recording session? Then I'm back.
Something I can help you with? Something I can help you with?
I guess I got to go in the booth. Yep.
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our Maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call. We're selling dreams of a better life, a better you, connection, and ease from aches, sorrows, and worry. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not
And I just hate that thing that never happens.
Any other general questions before we get started?
Try not to get bogged down on too many details. Tell us how somebody like you feels. All right, I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then, translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective? All right. Now, I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling all unconventional individualists. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate. Right. Maybe everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you? Okay, perfect. How about your needs are different than everyone else's? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering. Have just the thing. Now available in purely chemical form. 100% artificial. What nature nurtured, we improved. The only cyst rind you don't need to chew vigorously.
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly.
Calling all unconventional individualists. Everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. Your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rinds just for you. Anti-Cleo and Pal's deep-fried cysty bits. Now available in purely chemical form. 100% artificial. What nature nurtured, we improved. The only cyst rind you don't need to chew vigorously.
I knew this was probably going to be too good to be true.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but I
Sorry,
space.
in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization.
After all, that's what
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
It was worth the level up.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means.
Look at you.
We strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle.
Trimolecular. Arriving any moment now.
Train station. Value-added esplanade.
With Auntie's choice.
An artificial life is a life that's...
You do have to go here.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Okay, let's see what's back around here. The door's sealed, obviously. Okay.
Have a profitable day.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Panhandling license? That's good.
Why, looky here. It's our contractor to be. I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or were you moved by our plight? When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because of lab tech... See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest to help us climb the ladder. See? Can't say no to that. We tailored our pitch right to one such as yourself. First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day.
And why is he always waving at everybody?
Head back here when you're done with them 2. The third target we'll talk about after. Anything else? Oh, nothing so mundane. Alcantara's cornered the market with an innovative concept. Our grand vision is... Okay, wait for... That's what we want to find out. And that whole smiling business? Anybody that... Wonderful! Wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so... See, everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come.
Excuse me.
Mister, any bits to spare?
Good for what ails you. Purchase and consume with Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The Big Rift cut off tossball news from home, but
our Arcadia Grove League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down ripoff.
Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative.
Don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmen...
Get you something? Yeah, all the yelling. Could listen to that all day, every day. Afraid he stepped away to his office. Around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. The drink's quite a hit around here, and it's Melquiades' own proprietary recipe. People would literally kill to find it out. If I did, I certainly would think the boss would share that with me. I mean, I've actually been concocting my own cocktail creations in my odd-off hour. I'm very creative, but, you know, he don't care. In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purpleberry and also Uranium Poisoning. Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleet, we're out of...
Profit potential as human billboards. Of course, I also enjoy the simple pleasure of watching professional athletes bludgeon each other.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are a half dozen... Wait. How terribly rude of me. It's you. You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the N-ray range on Golden Ridge. Improving myself, my friend. I have a new lease on my existence, and it's all thanks to you. You see, I meditated on your words, and on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe...
Tell me, Victor, scientician to scientician, how do you feel about this new path of yours?
I take a simple joy.
On a purely theoretical level, I admire that.
I do believe I am where I was always meant to be. Janet, if you've not, you must try it sometime. Eliminating the malodorous quality of a once bilious stall is just a stip. Anyhow, I mean not to ramble. Once again, consider me in...
Where the hell did he say this guy's place was?
Need anything? Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely more's the pit.
As in tossball, we all need to put on our winger face. Go the extra even zone. This is a marathon.
You've got my begrudging respect. So congratulations. Just want to say good luck. We're all
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Play by the rules or play to win. You can do both.
If you're here for Melquiades Alcantara, afraid you're a mite bit late. Investigator Yoshida, Department of Did you know the deceased? Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if he had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deal's gone sour? Are you asking the questions now? Thought this worked the other way. No, I would make my day if you were to blame. I only cover internal rivalries. As an outsider, you'd be someone else's department to worry about. We mostly just make sure no one's sloppy enough to get caught. If they do, we throw the book at them. Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a flagrant or particularly inept fashion, they need to be held accountable. You're clear to saunter freely. Don't forget, Auntie's Choice Zero-G whiskey gets you into orbit.
Appreciate you handling our dirty work.
Marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all...
Look who's back. You. I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melchiah said she's meaner than a bag of Raptidons. I'll miss his wit. The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride. Till next...
Unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Palisade. But did Anti-Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying?
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Against the Spacer's Chosen.
I cleaved Spacer's Chosen's gold at 56
This is where the more successful vapid commercialists congregate to be short-sighted together.
See? They're letting in anyone now. Don't we all? Well...
Oh, that's crazy. They have the cocktail.
What now? Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. See that you...
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this. Why, yes. Yes, I am. Not sure I appreciate your insinuating tone there. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melchiah's Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything. No, I don't think so. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray. Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. Yeah, maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow. Fine, you can have it. That admittedly was a mite embarrassing. Any serious player would have locked the door first, before spreading out incriminating evidence. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Actually, stealing everything you got, bitch. Okay, maybe not everything. I'm not trying to get in a fight up here. There's no one else up here.
Yes,
What
what
the?
is it? I'm very busy and I can't spare the time for... Wait a moment. Ah, my old compatriot from Paradise Island! What a pleasure it is to see you again. Much has changed since our last encounter. I'm now Deputy Managing Director of Persons Manipulation for all of Auntie's Choice. It's all thanks to you and the information on mental refreshment that you retrieved me. Now even the most stubborn non-consumers can be reoriented, whether or not they desire it. Babylon Carr, I'd nearly forgotten the name. She's yet languishing in Fairfield. Such a shame. Her ruthless battlefield efficiency didn't get her as far as she'd hoped.
Yeah, I should have
I
helped her
hope you'll
instead of this
excuse me.
man.
Many people to see, meetings to attend, bits to make. Ah, if only I could... Kidding. Merely kidding. I would never miss... You're still here? I mean, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you...
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Everyone has their little hunch about which...
Have a profitable day. Wait, what? When did... How did you get in there? I'm giving your... Now, please. Go... anywhere. Now, please. Go... anywhere else. So that I can tend to the actual...
Yeah, I know I wouldn't pay my way to get in there. Hell no. What do I look like?
Close enough. Hey, didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner?
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over the...
As you wish. Retreating to hover...
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times. Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of fellow... Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely. Ah, she don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. She saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to.
Enough of that. You ain't idling, you're networking, expanding business opportunities. That's my go-to line anyway.
Oh, yes, I was at that, huh? Thanks. Like your arm, by the way. Mine are just boring metal.
Oh, it saves me from small talk, mostly. Ain't many folk who aren't put off by the limb and avoid me entirely, if I'm honest.
Wait, really? Why, sure. I mean, guess I can't see the harm. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there, to the bottom runger to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and or lives depended on it.
With my latest donations report, starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen, devoted from his unnamed and clearly unimportant position within experimental operations.
You've been quite an asset.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Give away more stuff.
Next, we have Reginald...
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
Confidential logs in a paid public toilet. Not what I mean when I encourage working on the go. Perhaps a strategic step backward to document index.
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just converserate? Oh, right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay then, what other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe? Oh, Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So, guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works? She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject. Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee. Hadn't occurred to me before. Auntie must have come up with it. Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's chalk. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation, not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely. You think? I'd sure like to think so. Not that I'd want her to feel bad or sad or nothing. Aw, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
You ate food once? Is that? Is that so? Recall anything else about her of, I don't know, even greater import?
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you. All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what. But that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though. You think? I mean, admit I sometimes don't get, jokings or inference. Maybe you're... That's not exactly something I've been privy to, per se. All I know is Aunties has been around a lot longer than I have, and there's always been an Auntie. Can't see anyone else coming after my Auntie, though. Wouldn't imagine she'd allow it. But I don't know. Maybe the job ain't cracked up like it seems. Well, thanks. I don't rightly know how that would have any bearing on it, but I sure appreciate the sentiment. That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, do you ever have this empty falling feel? In your chest? Like that, I guess. I don't know, would hate to be rude. You come out with me and all. Yeah, well, you know what? I haven't felt this springy inside since Fel and I worked the garbage pile in Argos. Like, less bad. Maybe good, even.
Dude, I just realized who this guy is. He's from the secret level episode of The Outer Worlds. I'm pretty sure, because both of them names sounded very familiar. Plus, I mean, you got a trophy for it. So he's got to be him, right? Alright, well, let's head to the back right here. How about these middle managers?
Purchase and consume with Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The Big Rift cut off tossball news from home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protector its watered-down ripoff. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Hey everybody, look who it is. Our duly contracted proxy. All finished?
Didn't make the drink, or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee. Whoa! Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder, the freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
What else?
I don't know if I want to share her name.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait, there's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
That everything? Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any...
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is. You know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a regular...
I still have nightmares.
Uh-huh. Likewise. Future generations will tell cautionary bedtime stories about that day. Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
I want to cleave it in. Auntie's choice, darling. Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice.
From pop guns to self-propelled
Can't tell the
cannons,
difference
I
between
have
cover
whatever
and
size
concealment.
weaponry you need to make all your problems.
Thanks for working hard, so I don't have to.
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you. I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their abilities. We hope you've deeply enjoyed.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it. That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Well, certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want? By that measure, everyone outside Auntie's choice would be interesting. And trust me, nobody's an inkling as... Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away. That may all be well and good, but I'm from a real corporation, Spacer's Choice, where we believe in the inequitable exchange. Furthermore, and consequently, I don't do nothing without something in return. Anything else would be unseemly. Good business people find leverage even in the worst situations. Now, I'm going to take name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former rep. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now. You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this. Audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught. Wonderful. That broadcast is gonna be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. Should mention while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Welcome to The Brig by... What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. All right. See that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked. Pleasure doing business at you.
Well, that was easy.